Hello, my earth signs. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. How's everybody doing? This is for my Virgos, Capricorn, and Tauruses, and it's for whoever needs these messages. I don't really have a particular agenda or focus question that I'm thinking about for this reading. I just want to allow the cards to communicate whatever needs to come through here today. General as always, guys, so it's not going to resonate for every person tuning in. So please do take from this whatever makes sense for you, your life, your situation, your relationship, and release the rest. If you are interested in your very own personal private reading, all of that information is down below in the description box, and I will also have a list of all of the card decks that I will be using for this reading. All right, guys, so let's get started. What I have in front of me are 3 decks that I chose for the focus messages this time around. We'll go ahead and grab one from the Whispers of Love deck. We'll grab a couple from the Divine Love and Separation deck by Fire Witch Tarot. And then we'll grab one from the Illumination deck by Lightworker Tarot and Oracle. All right, guys, so let's get started. Let's allow the cards to communicate whatever it needs to at this time. And let's take a look what your first focus message is for my earth signs, please. Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus, angels and spirit guides. What needs to come through for whoever needs these messages at this time? Let's take a look and see. This could be for cross watchers as well. Anybody else who's been guided to tune in to this reading. Okay, I'm guided to this one here. Look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize, especially if you've been going through some hard times, some challenging times in your life right now, guys. Just know that your strength will be able to get you through. You're a lot stronger than you're giving yourself credit for. Okay? So that's coming through for some of you guys that really needed to hear that. All right, let's grab a couple messages from the Divine Love and Separation deck, especially for those of you who are not with your person, having challenges at this time. There is distance between the two of you. Let's take a look and see what needs to come forward by way of these focus messages. These are either what your person would want to communicate with you at this time, or this could be what's in your heart space and what it is that you need to get off your chest. So take it for how it makes sense, guys, okay? First message. I miss feeling your energy next to me and physical touch. So they really miss you, guys. They miss being with you. They miss the physical connection. Let's grab one more. Spiritual. My spirituality helps me see the bright side of this separation. So I really feel here that this person's faith has been tested, and maybe yours has as well, when it comes to this connection, especially when we go through some very trying times in our relationship. Okay, so however way that's playing a part in your heart space and in your life. Let's grab one more for my earth signs, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, please, angels and spirit guides from the Illumination deck. What is it that needs illumination and focus at this time for my earth signs, please? For whoever needs these messages. Let's grab this one here. Change is coming, okay? Change is a good thing. So let's welcome that in when it comes in for you. So have patience, guys. I really do feel the changes that are going to be coming in for you are good changes. So wait for it, okay? All right, let's continue. Let's add to this Mystic Moon Oracles for my earth signs, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. What additional messages need to come through here for whoever needs to benefit from these messages? Angels and spirit guides, please. For my earth signs, please bring it forward at this time. What needs to come through at this time in regard to my earth signs, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus, please. Some of you guys might be dealing with a karmic partnership. A karmic partnership that is either challenging you at this time, or this is what ended up driving a wedge between you and a person. Third-party situations, karmic partners. This person is somebody that does not respect the boundaries between the two of you or another person. They are really just looking out for themselves, what it is that they want, their self-interests, their own needs. Okay, so let's take a look and see what else. Look at that. As I was just mentioning, have patience because that change is coming. And I really feel these are necessary changes that need to happen. Look to your inner strength during this time while your patience is being tried at this time, guys. Just know that you can handle it. That whatever storm this challenge represents, you can make it through. There are those of you who need to refocus, switch directions away from this karmic partnership, away from somebody that is no longer serving a purpose to uplift you in your life. For some of you, this refocus is that change. By just switching directions, changing gears, knowing that the road that you've been traveling has not been working for you. Have faith and know that you're being directed elsewhere, a direction that's way better suited for you. Winter, depending of course on where you're located throughout the world. I'm here in the States and it's definitely winter time here. But that can also represent not only a season, but it can represent cold, stagnant, frozen energy between you and this person. Especially if you guys are having challenges or are in separation from one another. Families have been affected by this relationship. Some of you guys may have had children. There are children that are a part of this equation. Whether children that you guys had together or you both had families already from separate connections from previous relationships, but they have as well been affected by what's happened here and the dynamic of this connection. Change is coming though, and I really feel here, whatever those changes represent for my earth signs, that it's a good change. There's somebody out there who's still keeping tabs on you, more than likely on social media, and they're just watching you change. They are watching you improve the quality of your life. You are reinventing yourself. You're working on you. You're getting stronger each and every day. Yes, your faith has been tested, but this spirituality, as it says, it helps for you to see the bright side of things. And maybe it took time for you to be able to get to that point, but you're working on it. We also have the fall card coming through here, which can represent the fall season, of course. So something of significance might have happened between you and this person during the fall season. But the other interpretation of this message is that this relationship or a situation fell down for a reason. And sometimes that's actually a blessing. It may not seem like it at the time, but it could be coming forward as a blessing here. I've got somebody who is occupying this space, that dark night of the soul. It could be my divine masculines here. If you look at the energies coming forward from these two cards, it's very dark in energy. They're both wearing very similar things. Like they've got that hood covering their heads, just in a very dark energy and space, keeping tabs on you. They've got their eyes on you still, earth signs. For some of my divine feminines, you may have left this divine masculine and they are just in a very dark space as a result of you no longer being a part of their life. Perhaps you represented the light, and without you, they are saturated in this dark space. We have metamorphosis coming through, okay? Change is coming. And I feel part of this reinvention for you is that you are really working very hard to improve the quality of your life, who you are as a person, who you are on the inside, the outside, all of it. And your person might be in this space of feeling too prideful and too much in their head, too much all about their ego to do the right thing, perhaps. We do have an offer. falling right below observer. So this person might be thinking of reaching out to you, an offer to reconcile, an offer to start talking, an offer of an apology. However way that offer presents itself here, guys, it's here. It's here. All right, let's add to this with some Pining Rose Love Oracle by Calico Moon. Angels and spirit guides, please, for my earth signs, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, for whoever needs these messages at this time. Please bring it forward for my earth signs, whatever needs to come forward at this time. Please bring it forward for my earth signs, please. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. What else do we need to know? Messages. They want to reach out to you. Messages either through texts or phone calls, voice messages, letters, cards, however way they present themselves. Your person definitely wants to reach out to you. We already know they're spying on you. Okay, we've already got that observer card coming through. Lust. For those of you especially who were intimate with one another, they could be remembering the physical aspect, the physical intimacy between the two of you. Could have been very passionate in nature. And they're still remembering those times with you. And it puts them in a very dark space knowing that as of right now, physically, they can't touch you. And that already came through from this focus message. I miss feeling your energy next to me and physical touch, okay? So they definitely miss touching you, holding you, kissing you, loving you, making love to you, all of it. Look at this. We've got yes, followed by rekindle. We've got accidental love coming through. So yes, your person wants to rekindle this fire, this passion between the two of you. For some of you guys, this karmic partnership, third party, could have come in as an accidental love situation. Two people that met, connected, weren't expecting for anything to happen, but it did. And now you're being spied on from a distance here. But there's definitely a desire, guys, a desire from your person to reach out to you, to send you a message, to hear your voice, to feel you, to touch you, to rekindle the connection. They want that. So let's add to this with some tarot. Let's see what else. Twin Flame Journey Tarot by Mystic Moon. You do not have to identify with a twin flame connection. That's just the name of the deck. What else do we need to know for whoever needs these messages for my earth signs? Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, please. What else do we need to know at this time, please? What else needs to come through here for Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus? You've got the Wheel of Fortune, guys. Destined opportunities. A change is coming, I'm telling you. The Wheel of Fortune is fire energy. So for some of you guys, it could be Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius that you're dealing with or focused on for this reading. Your luck is about to change, guys. I told you from the very beginning that change that's coming, it's a good thing. This is all tied into fate and destiny. And what once was frozen, cold and stagnant, the Wheel of Fortune will create movement where there wasn't any movement before. This is a turn of events here. That's a part of that reinvention that you are working on. There's a cycle of change that's coming in, and it's going to put you onto a path that will bring you so much joy and success. Good karma. That is what that represents. Whatever issues you're dealing with right now, you can actually replace those issues with solutions. This is tapped into abundance, guys. Abundant energy, prosperity, success. Anything is possible. This represents a really amazing future for you. And part of the energy too of the Wheel of Fortune is that somebody is coming back. Someone from the past is returning. And sometimes when people from our past come back, we are a little bit uncertain as to whether we should welcome them back in or not, because of what went down between the two of you that brought you guys into separation. That, of course, is your call. That's your decision. But the opportunity to come back together, it's here. The person that you might be waiting on could be an air sign. Got the King of Swords right there. Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. This is somebody who is very intellectual, somebody who is a great conversationalist, very quick-witted. Maybe this person cut you out of their life for whatever reason, or they feel that you cut them out. Especially for my divine feminines who had to leave or refocus elsewhere for whatever reason, if this was a part of a karmic or a third-party situation. But, that doesn't have to apply to everybody. That is coming through here for some. And then we've got the Three of Cups. That is water energy. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And as I was just mentioning, for some of you, it does represent a third-party situation. Accidental love, karmic partners, third parties. That's a part of that energy. But it's also a beautiful energy from this card because it's about celebrations, friendship, community, the people that mean the most to you, the people that are there for you, that support you. And it could certainly be tied into your family. Look at these next two cards. You've got the Fool, which is all about a new beginning for you. You've got the Four of Wands, which is fire energy, which is harmony, which is happiness with somebody, a happy future, a happy marriage, a happy relationship, fulfillment and joy with somebody that you want to spend your life with. And that Fool card, that's an amazing card to be coming forward right beneath metamorphosis. The changes that you're working on, the changes that are going to be coming into your life, because this is a brand new beginning. This is a fresh start for you. Don't be afraid to take that leap of faith and go for something that means the world to you. Whether it's a person or a dream or a goal that you've had, go for it. Take that leap of faith. Trust in yourself. Trust in the direction that your life is going. Some of you guys might even be in business for yourself. You could be an entrepreneur. That's a part of the energy of the Fool. And if you've been thinking about going into business for yourself, maybe now is the time. For those of you thinking about traveling, that's indicated by the Fool card as well. So if you've been thinking about going on a trip, but have been a little bit hesitant about doing that, or maybe you're thinking about going on a trip during the winter season, that's coming through as well for some of you. But this does indicate positive life changes. Getting you onto the right path. This whole reading is all about change that is coming in for you, change that is needed, change that you are working on. So stay on course and continue to allow that to continue, because it's fantastic. We also have the Hierophant coming through here. Spiritual advisement. That's your very own energy, guys, your earth energy, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus from that. Some of you might have a career in education and medicine, or in a religious aspect by way of your vocation and career. This is also two people that find commitment that brings about security. And if you didn't have that security before with this person, perhaps they're ready to offer it to you now. It is falling right below that offer card. And if you look at this photo, that's an engagement ring. An offer, a proposal of marriage for some of you. It's right next to that Four of Wands. A happy life. Foundation and commitment from your person. Here we are with the Temperance card. Right after that, it's all about restoration. That is Sagittarius energy. So for some of you guys, you might be thinking about a Sagittarius for this reading. And the Temperance card is ultimately a possible reconciliation between you and your person. It's about harmony. It's about balance. It's about healing. And that's what's needed here. Those are a part of the changes that need to continue. But it's also all about patience. So these things are not going to happen overnight. You got to have the patience to see this unfold. Those changes are on their way, but you got to have patience to see it through. You can't rush this process. It's going to happen in its own time. Wow. All right, let's add to this with some romance angels. Angels and spirit guides, please, for my earth signs. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. What else do we need at this time? For whoever needs these messages, please bring it forward. Please bring it forward for me at this time. What else do we need to know for whoever needs it? Let's grab a couple more. And let me grab this bottom of the deck. Okay. What do we have here? We've got trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. Exactly. You got to have faith in the direction that you're being led. You got to have faith that if this is meant to work itself out, that it will. Just have patience, guys, because the potential to work this out between you and your person, there's a very good chance, okay? Look at this next message. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Have those conversations. Sit down and talk about anything and everything that's been challenging you guys. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. There are those of you who have been dealing with codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. It could be your person who's had issues in regard to these addictions, and that's been very difficult for them. And perhaps that's a part of the reinvention that they as well need to implement in their own life. That is not something that you can help somebody with. That is a part of their journey. That is a part of the change that they need to create for themselves. Okay, so let's add to this, guys, with some Lover's Oracle. I'm going to grab a few from this deck, whichever one you resonate with. So angels and spirit guides for my earth signs, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, focusing on your person. What is it that they would want to say to you at this time, if given the opportunity to do so, for whoever needs these messages? Okay, let me grab this bottom of the deck. What do we have here, guys? Okay, let's start with this one. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. And that's exactly what the Fool card is all about, is going with the flow. You know, take that leap of faith and just go for it. We have transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. So if you're willing to stick it out and have the patience here, guys, I feel this transformation, that change is going to present itself when it's time. Next message. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. Absolutely. You got to listen to your heart, your intuition, your gut. What is it telling you? You already know what the answer is for you. You got to do what feels right for you and create these changes specifically for what uplifts you and serves a purpose in your life. Okay? Let's grab this one here. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. You've already been through the turmoil, guys. It's time to welcome in the blessings. Look at this. We've got twin flames being represented in this reading. So for those of you who know that your person, you and your person, you guys are twin flames, it's being acknowledged here in this reading. And this passion will once again be reignited between the two of you. And then these last two cards are all about time, okay? Time. You are trying too hard, give it time. And that's why you need patience. And the Temperance card is reiterating that you need patience, okay? Because only time will tell. And it's true. Time needs to unfold as much as it needs to and as slow as it needs to go. We cannot rush this process. It's going to happen when it's meant to happen. Okay? Let's continue. So let's add some dialogue to this 5D Love Messages Oracle by Calico Moon. So once again, Earth signs, we'll grab a few from this deck, whichever one you resonate with. Focus on your person and let's take a look and see what it is that they would want to say to you if they had the opportunity. This could also be reflective off of what's in your heart space and what it is that you would want to say to this person if you had the chance. So angels and spirit guides for my earth signs, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, please bring it forward at this time. For whoever needs these messages, please bring it forward. For whoever needs these messages. For whoever needs these messages. Let's grab a few more. Let me grab a couple more. Okay, let's grab this bottom of the deck. All right, we have enough here. Let's go ahead and see what's come forward for you. Okay, first message. You are so much different than everyone else. And maybe it took time and distance for this person to realize that you just were very different and that you were special. Next message. It was just too much for me at the time. They couldn't handle the intensity of the connection with you back then. But maybe part of this offer that's coming forward is that they're ready for it now. That, of course, is your option, whether you are ready for them. Next message. I'm unsure of your feelings for me. And maybe that's why they're keeping watch. That's why they're keeping tabs on you and spying on you. Just to see if you've moved on, to see how life's been going, if you miss them, if you have been thinking about them. They're just not sure at this time. And that's where these conversations need to happen, to get rid of those uncertainties. Okay, next message. I still have hope that we will be together. There absolutely is still a potential for the two of you to come back together. There's quite a few references here to reconciliation. So it's not an impossible situation, guys. Next card. You mesmerize me. When they think about you, they're completely mesmerized by the thought of you. Next message. I won't be able to keep myself from reaching out much longer. Exactly. And that's why we've got these messages that are represented here, because they want to hear your voice. They want to hear what it is that you have to say. They miss you. They want to be able to talk to you and reach out and just talk about this. And if it's fixable, I do feel you guys will be able to overcome whatever these obstacles are that are presenting itself in your connection. We also have, I have feelings for someone else, but I can't stop thinking of you. And that could be tied into that karmic partner or a third party. And lastly, we have, you left me out in the cold. And that's why things are cold, stagnant, and frozen. That's exactly how they're feeling without you. Okay? So whichever one you happen to resonate with when it comes to focusing on your person for this reading. All right, guys. So I feel that there's a little bit more that needs to be expressed here. So I really want to grab some additional insight from the Unspoken Messages Volume 2 deck by Fire Witch Tarot. Let's grab some additional messages and see what else your person has to say, and or what it is that you need to say at this time. Angels and spirit guides, please, for my earth signs Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. Who else needs to speak up here? So again, guys, take whichever one resonates with you. For whoever needs these messages, angels and spirit guides, please bring it forward for my earth signs Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. I've got cards flying everywhere. All right, let's grab this bottom card. What do we have, guys? What do we have? Okay. Let's grab this first one here. Whoa. The truth is, I'm unconditionally and irrevocably in love with you. If you weren't sure before, guys, here it is. They love you. And I feel some of you guys really needed clarification on that. There it is. Next message. I fantasize about you constantly. Yeah, I'm not surprised, because remember, we had that lust card coming forward, okay? So they are definitely focused on the intimacy, the physical connection between the two of you as well. Next message. I have an addiction I need to heal before we come into union. Holy smokes. Okay, so there's a reason why this is coming forward, that codependency. This is a part of what your person is focused on and dealing with at this time. For those of you that are resonating with that, there's a reason why these two cards are coming forward in the way that they have. Moving on. What's next? I'm financially unstable and don't want you to know. Okay, so your person might be going through some financial struggles at this time. Maybe they're embarrassed, maybe they lost a job, and for some of you guys, this person's addictions might have tapped them out financially. Could be tied into that. Next message. You're constantly activating my sacral chakra. So they're all up in their heart space when it comes to you. They can't seem to forget you, let you go, stop thinking about you, stop missing you. And they're telling you right here, the truth is, they're in love with you, plain and simple. Next message. Slowly discovering the puzzle pieces of your secret dark side. Interesting. You know, we do have that dark night of the soul energy coming through here. So however way you and or your person is tapped into that energy, that darkness. And maybe at the time that you guys were together, if you guys just weren't seeing eye to eye, or if you were arguing and just butting heads all the time, and that put you guys into a dark space, into your relationship. It could be tied into that as well. So they're just trying to understand where you're coming from and perhaps trying to work through the darkness that they are in as well. Last one. I'm annoyed with how much I think about you. That's because they probably are just 24/7 saturated with the thought of you, to the point where it's probably affecting how things are throughout the whole day. You know, if they're at work, they're still thinking about you and they can't focus on work. You know, something like that, to where it's just constant. They can't stop thinking about you. Okay, so that definitely needed to be communicated here. All right, guys, so let's add to this with some additional messages from the angels. Angels and spirit guides for my earth signs. I've got cards falling out here. Hold on. Sorry. I have so many cards around me. All right. Let's add to this some additional messages from the angels for my earth signs, please. Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. Angels and spirit guides, please, for whoever needs these messages. Please bring it forward. We'll grab a few from this deck. That's Angel Maya, Angel Chantel. We've got Angel Daniel. And I'm going to grab Angel Isabella. Okay. Angel Daniel. I am the angel of marriage and I am assisting you right now. So for those of you guys who were married to this person that you are either in separation from, or you guys are having issues in your marriage, Angel Daniel is here to actually help you overcome those challenges, especially if there was a family, if there are children involved. He's going to help you heal and work through whatever the issues are that have overwhelmed your marriage. We also have Angel Maya coming through here. Schooling, study, and education help your life's purpose and personal growth at this time. The angels will guide you and help you with this process. So for those of you who are either in school or are thinking about going back and furthering your education, you're actually being blessed by Angel Maya at this time. So stay on course, go for it. We also have Angel Chantal. New romance is imminent, either with a newcomer or through a reignited passion in your existing relationship. Be open to giving and receiving love. And remember this card that came forward earlier, Twin Flames, okay? Your passion ignites. We also have Angel Isabella coming through. Yes, the timing is right for this new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectations. Fantastic. So this is not just about your love life, guys. This is about whatever it is that you have been expecting, whatever it is that you've been wanting to manifest. You've got a happy outcome that's on the way. And we have Angel Patience, okay? Now is the time to learn, study, and gather information. Enjoy being a student, because in the future you will synthesize your knowledge into action. Very interesting, because once again, it's all about studying and learning. So if that's something that you happen to resonate with, it's clarifying that for you. And I just find it so interesting that we've got two cards here that say patience on it. All right, so let's close this out with some final healing messages from the guardian angels. Angels and spirit guides, please, for my earth signs, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. So let's grab a guardian angel message for Virgo. Please bring it forward for Virgo. There we are. Let's grab one for Capricorn. And let's grab one for Taurus. For Taurus, please. There we are. Okay. All right, Virgo. So this is your guardian angel message. Conflict. Feelings, which you have suppressed for a very long time, are yearning to be acknowledged and expressed. You are torn between what you think is the right thing to do and what your heart wants. And this is the primary cause of stress in your life. We, your angels, urge you to follow your heart. Do what you would love, not what you think you should. Okay? So if you're feeling conflicted in any way, Virgo, this is coming through to let you know that you just got to follow your heart. Okay? For Capricorn, beautiful message. You've got manifestation. Believe in yourself. Trust your instincts and follow your heart. For in doing so, you shall manifest all your heart desires. The life you have for so long aspired to create will soon manifest. Change is coming, Capricorn. Continue on that path of change. And for my Tauruses, you have a breakthrough. How many beautiful, heartfelt wishes have been crushed by fear? How many times has society's voice of disapproval cast a shadow on your dreams? It is time to break free of these false beliefs and realize your dreams. Allow your heart to guide you. Trust your inner guidance. The time is right. The time is right, Taurus. Go for it. All right, guys, so that's what I've got for you this time around for my earth signs. For whoever needed these messages to come forward, whatever part of this reading resonated with you, I do hope that it offered you the insight that you needed at this time. Again, if you're interested in your own personal private reading, all of that information is down below in the description box, and I'll be back real soon, guys, with more readings. Thank you so much for spending this time with me, and I'll see you next time. Take care.